What's going on, guys? It's Wolfthorn and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you didn't know, we're still playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It is the current Call of Duty while we anxiously await Infinite Warfare. This happens every year. You know, the old Call of Duty's getting stale. It's time to run around with some melee weapons and have fun, kill the time until the beta and what have you. So the reason I'm making this video, what I want to talk about today is melee weapons. Now, in Call of Duty, there has always been some form of melee attack. If you haven't played previous games before, Black Ops 3's melee is a gun butt, as you can see right here, and in previous Call of Duty titles, it has been a knife attack. Now, this knife has always been one shot, one kill. You know, that was just part of the reason why it was removed, to fight panic knifing and what have you. Personally, I really don't agree with this. I thought the knife was awesome. The melee attack is great. It's a different way to play. It adds a certain level of strategy to the game. Someone's in your face, you want to kill them in one shot. You don't want to have to hit them with your gun twice, as if hitting them with your gun twice would kill them. Like, it's bad enough that a knife shot probably wouldn't kill someone once, unless it's, you know, slice your throat, you're done. Major artery, you're done. I think keeping it like Black Ops 2, where, you know, you always had a knife in your offhand if you didn't have a secondary weapon equipped, or you just had a knife in general. Everybody was on a level playing field and what have you, and it probably wouldn't have ushered Treyarch to add so many melee weapons into supply drops. Now, this is the second point of this video, kind of what inspired it. The fact that there are so many melee weapons in these things, and it takes away from the overall experience of Call of Duty. Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and play both sides. So now we're gonna go towards the negatives of why melee shouldn't be in the game. And the first thing I could think of was supply drops. Now, this game is Call of Duty. It's a first-person shooter, not Rocky 4. So when you're running around with things like boxing gloves, it may get a little ridiculous, and it does kind of take away from the overall experience and the formula of Call of Duty games in general. For every 3 melee weapons, I believe there has been like literally one ranged for every 3, and it's insane because this is not what we want. We don't want other things. Not only are they hidden behind a paywall and RNG bullshit and all that stuff like that, but there's not the ranged weapons that Call of Duty is based on. Like, it wasn't until I started picking up this KN-44, perfect example, that I actually started going off. Now, I'm great with melee weapons because of all the practice that I've put into them. Same with the Tomahawks. Now, I never would have gotten this good if I didn't realize that, hey, this is a level of gameplay, this is part of it that I can use to my advantage. And a lot of people would never have expected where in this game, I will expect people to be running around with melees. I'm expecting to get punched around the corner by boxing gloves in one shot, or underwater like this. I mean, it defies all logic, it defies physics, but whatever. It's a video game, it's not supposed to be realistic, and that's where we'll play devil's advocate here. The only problem with this is that it's what causes people to hate on Call of Duty, to say it's a kid's game, to say that it's dying, to say it's on a decline. Well, of course. I mean, when you have to add all this fancy stuff and give away the PrizeFighters as for a thing with the community, doing a 350 million matches, while the idea is solid, you know, giving back finally after stealing so much of our money and time with DLC and microtransactions, they wanted to make an attempt on giving stuff back to us, and that I understand. For that, I will play the devil's advocate and take the side that melee weapons do belong in Call of Duty. It really is sad, and I'll tell you why. Because Black Ops 3, in its infancy, when it was in the beta, and then even for the first few months of its release, the gameplay was solid. It was beautiful, everything was great. This game was awesome, without the melee weapons, without the supply drops, without any of that garbage. And then once all that stuff started happening, the first few updates and yada yada yada, oh, get wrecked, kid. Once those updates started happening, this game went downhill, and I feel like all this stuff, the contracts, melee weapons, black market, all this stuff should have been in the game from the beginning if it was going to be there at all. And this is why I wanted to make this video, guys, because I want to say that Infinite Warfare better learn from the mistakes of Black Ops 3, because they are headed down a long, dark road to nowhere if Call of Duty doesn't do something fast. Because it's clear that giving people melee weapons, giving people boxing gloves for free isn't enough. While it is a solid gameplay mechanic and melee weapons should be here to stay, and I think that this gun butt thing should disappear and never show its face again. Bring back panic knifing, because honestly, I didn't really think it was something so game breaking that it needed to be removed. Keep a knife in the offhand. Hell, bring back tactical knife for the pistols. I mean, what happened to that attachment? It was one of my favorites, and when I didn't see it in Black Ops 3, I kind of got a little upset. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video now. We're going to wrap it on up with this beautiful Hail Mary pass. And I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for coming by the channel. And let me know in the comments what y'all are doing until the end of Black Ops 3's life cycle. I'll see you on the beta this Friday. And if you're interested in playing with me, by all means, get in contact somehow. Leave a comment in the video with your gamer tag, a PSN. And I will definitely be down. Subscribe to the channel and stay updated with me, because I always play for my subscribers. This is Wolfthorn Lives, signing out.